What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. My name is Rico, and if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that like button to support the channel. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I wanted to talk about starting in the stock market with as little as $10. A lot of times people don't know where to get started in the stock market because the stock market can be a daunting task. Obviously, you have so many different companies, hundreds, thousands of different companies. You have earnings reports, you have fundamentals of the company, you have the technical analysis of the company, you have the teams, the CEOs of the company, and it can be a lot to digest. But I always suggest getting started with index funds in the stock market to be able to put your feet in the stock market, because a lot of times with people who haven't invested in the stock market, they think that, hey, investing in the stock market is like gambling. I'm putting my money here, but hey, I don't know where this stock will go. It could crash, it could do this, it could do that. And I understand, because you don't have any control. Only control you have over is basically your research. You have the ability to do research, on the company, but still from there, your research may turn out good. You may think the company is good and great, but still you don't have any control over the stock market. And that's life though, because anytime we do something, we don't have, the control over what happened. You put your money in a business. You don't know for sure, you hope the business will do well, but you don't know, you can't control things in a business. You put your money in the stock market, you can't control, so everything we do in life has some type of a risk in it. And that's okay, because we have to learn how to mitigate that risk by being educated and by doing our due diligence. And I believe in order to get started in the stock market, you could definitely start off with as little as $10 by investing in index funds. And with an index fund, you are buying the stock market as a whole. So instead of buying an individual company, for example, like Apple, so say, for example, you wanted to buy one share of Apple and say it was going for $100. You would pay $100 for that share. But with index funds, you can invest as little as $10 on certain platforms. So say, for example, Fidelity, you can invest as little as $10. So with an index fund, you are buying the stock market as a whole. You can invest in the S&P 500, meaning you are investing in 500 companies at one time. You can invest in a total market index, which you're investing in thousands of companies at one time. You can invest in an international index, where you are investing in international companies. You can even invest in a bond index, where you're investing in bonds. So you have many ways to get started in the market, and you can invest as little as $10 to start buying a piece of the market. And obviously, as the stock market goes up, your money goes up. The value of your share purchase has went up. But obviously, it goes the opposite way as well. If it goes down, the value goes down as well. But like I state, the stock market over the past 100 years has gone up. If you bought certain companies, back in the 80s, Microsoft, Apple, you bought shares of those and held them, they'll be worth way more than they were at that time. And also, as the stock market, it's had its crashes, it's had its Great Depressions, but the stock market has always bounced back, so we can't predict the future. The only thing that we can know is the past. And the only thing that we can analyze is the past to be able to know what the future may be like, and we can't guarantee that the future will be like the past, but the only thing we have to go from is the past. So I definitely suggest index funds as a way to get started investing in the stock market and getting your feet wet, because it's a great way to put your money in the market. And also, it's a great way to be able to start positive financial habits, because too many people, they go out and buy things. They go out to, Starbucks or these fast food restaurants, and you put in, $10 there. You put in $20 there and buying stuff. but you're not putting anything away from your future. You know, you're not investing anything in your future. So if you can go to Starbucks and buy $10 for a cappuccino, you can definitely go to your brokerage account and put $10 in the stock market. It's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. And we can't look at it as gambling. You know, we have to look at it as if we are securing our future. We're trying to do something to better our future. And then obviously, as you feel more comfortable, as you get more money, you can start investing more money. You can start saying, hey, I got $100. Let me put $100 there. I got $1,000. I can put $1,000 there. You know, I got $1,200. I can put $1,200 in the market, you know, on and on. So I definitely just getting started in the stock market as little as $10 to be able to get started, because we have to secure our future, and we have to be able to start or look at the long term to be able to prepare ourselves for the future. So I just wanted to share that, and I hope this really was some good information for you on why I say you can get started investing in the stock market with as little as $10. So I appreciate you guys listening, and if you could hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also place a comment as well to let me know what you're thinking about as well. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Peace.